Alright, I just wanted to show you guys a couple of basics for post-run recovery. When you're going for a run, it involves a lot of very short-range contraction of the muscles. So what I like to do for recovery after the run is to involve a little bit of strength training in the end ranges. That way you'll access some of the connective tissue and it kind of help your springs, so to speak. It'll help you be a little springier when you're running and less clumpy. So first we're going to do an assisted reverse Nordic. So we'll break it down into two basic shapes. We're going to do connective tissue on the front, connective tissue on the back. Obviously it's not just that, it's the whole slings, it's muscles, it's connective tissue, it's everything. But for front we're going to do the assisted reverse Nordic. And why I like this one is because you're going to get some help here, so it's going to take some pressure off your knees. I'm presuming that if you're going for runs that your knees are in at least decent enough shape to try this. But what I like about being back here, so I'm getting a quad stretch. I'm also feeling it in the lower abs and the pelvic floor a little bit too. And I'm getting like a squeeze with my glutes. Okay, you can even pulse. But the really cool thing about this is how it's also getting all down the front of the shin and the front of the ankle. So you're stretching out all those ligaments down the front of your ankle. Now, you can do little pulses like this. It's basically end range strength training. That's kind of what stretching is end range strength. But like with a normal stretch, it would just be very, very light load. This is a little bit more resistance. You should feel the stretch through your quads. My core is still stable. Again, trying to kind of flex my glutes, and I'm feeling that stretch all the way through the front of my shin, the front of my ankle, and my quads. So this is called the assisted reverse Nordic. So that pretty much handles the front. And then for the back, we're going to go with the Jefferson curl and or the loosening deadlift. I like ATG loosening deadlift because that's kind of what it feels like to me. You can start on flat ground, get a light weight, something comfortable, and with my knees locked, so it's not like an RDL, my knees are locked. I'm actually thinking about rolling my spine, and I go until I feel a comfortable amount of stretch. I'm not trying to force this. Basically go till I can feel good stretch in the back, and I come up. So you can do pulses like this too, or you can come all the way up, especially after a run. You already get a lot of contractions for back extension and stuff. So I like to do just little pulses in the bottom, very comfortable. But again, this is end range strength training, but it translates into mobility. Okay, so once that gets to the point, say where you're getting to the deck easily, you're not really feeling too much of a stretch anymore, then you can hop on the slant board. Okay, and this is really going to get your calves and behind the knee, as well as everything else up that posterior chain. So obviously you can see I can't get as deep in this just yet, but this is a good place for me to be because it's comfortable. I'm not overly forcing, I'm not reaching too far. I'm feeling the tension all the way through the posterior chain. I feel it in my lower back and behind the knees, my calves. So I go into where I feel a good, solid, optimal stretch sensation, and then I'm going to come out of it and back it. Okay, so between those two, between the reverse Nordic and some loosening deadlift pulses, say you do 20 pulses each, that's a good, easy post-run recovery session where you can build in some end range strength after you just did a bunch of short range activity like a run. So I hope this helps you out, and yeah, subscribe for more, and let me know if you guys have any questions or what you want to see in the comments. I'll get something made for you. Thanks.